Bleed black and gold, buff forever. You already know, man. It's your boy, T Green, and I'm back with another one.
Just how we did with the offense, we gotta talk about the defense entering spring football. Who will be the projected starters? Now, of course, nothing is guaranteed, but we just gonna go ahead and talk about it. So let's go ahead and break this on down. Let's start off with the defensive end position. Let's start off there. All right. We had a lot of people transferred over, okay? We know that 4-star transfer, Quincy Williams, right? He is more than likely going to lead the lineup on the strong side of the ball. And what I mean by that is this 6'5", 265-pound dude is a freak of nature, y'all, coming off this edge. And he is somebody you do not want to mess with. Trust me when I tell you, 6'5", 265 pounds. This is not no small dude. You know what I mean? So I project that he will probably be the starter on the strong side of the ball, that defensive edge rushing position. And then followed behind him, I'm thinking, J.J. Hawkins. You know what I mean? And then following behind him, as a backup, probably Eric Brantley or Brandon Davis Swain, which, Brandon been with us for a little minute, you know what I mean? Either or at that third string on the defensive edge side. But starting, I think, on that right-hand side, y'all, the strong side, I think Quincy Williams gonna get that job, and then J.J. Hawkins gonna be right behind him. Now, like I said, I like to see Brandon or Eric Brantley, take that third position, and they rotate these guys in and out. But if they're going to be rotating, Quincy Williams, J.J. Hawkins on that right-hand side. That's just my opinion, and that's just based on what they did the previous year and what we've been seeing on film so far. Again, practice just kicked off. Today is only, Wednesday? So they only been in practice 2 days. And I think yesterday with the pro day being there, I don't know if they had a full-on practice. Let's move on. All right. On that left-hand side, what they like to call the weak side, you know what I mean? Who's going to be on that side? And I don't even need the front here. We already know more than likely 99.99999 it's going to be Samuel Onkalula. Now, I may have pronounced his name wrong, so go ahead and get down in the comment section right now. Go ahead and put your laughing emojis, because y'all know I'm not good with names, and y'all been knowing that for the past few years, so this ain't nothing new. But hey, I think he gonna be on that left-hand side dominating, because he had 5 sacks out there for Pitt. You know what I mean? He was doing his thing, and he was the breakout candidate coming into Boulder this season. So come on, man. You already know Samuel gonna definitely be on that left-hand side starter. But now we got Keaton Wade. Now remember, he transferred from Kentucky, him and his brother, you know what I mean? The other Wade brother. But Keaton Wade play on the defense side. Now, I like to see him too, I think we may rotate those two guys in and out, Samuel and Keaton. Let Samuel be kind of taking lead, and Keaton be, hey, I'm coming in when you need that breather, or I may come in on special packages or whatever the case may be. We got to see how our defensive coordinator, Livingston, kind of put this thing together, how we gonna gel this thing together, because those two dudes is straight dogs. Then we got Kyrie Mans. Mans been there for a minute. So, hey, we got to give him love, because, hey, dude is a beast too. Then we got Nikhil Webb-Walker. I mean, whoo, bruh is 6'6", 275. Oh my gosh. Boy, them offensive line in the Big 12 gonna be in trouble. I mean, I like all 4 of these guys. I feel so bad for our defensive coordinator. I feel so bad, I truly do, because, I mean, it gonna the amount of stress you probably under low key of figuring out who is gonna be the starters, because well, we gonna see, cause spring ball is here, and we definitely gonna see how things start to act when them pads get to smacking and dudes starting to get laid out. Then hey, who we thought may be starting may not be starting, and that's on both sides of the ball. But anyway, like I say, I like to line up with Samuel, then followed by Keaton, and then Kyrie, between Kyrie and Nikhil. Hey, those two could battle it out for that third, you know what I'm saying? That third spot, but to me, I don't like projecting it that way, because when I say this, y'all, don't think when I'm saying third and fourth, that means you the third person on the bench and you just a washed up. No, we got some dogs now. And you got to understand, when we have some dogs, we got these puppies in the kennel getting groomed. And when they go to barking, they gonna go to barking. So either of these guys can be a starter. So let's just put that out there before any of y'all go to thinking I'm hating on this person or that person. No, ain't no hate in my blood when it comes to the CU Buffaloes. I want everybody to win no matter what. Okay, so you already know the business. Now that we got that discussed, let's go ahead and keep it moving. Now, we did leave out somebody, right? Who you probably wonder, who am I talking about? Yes, right, Arden Walker. He's currently hurt right now, so he got to wear the yellow jersey. And matter of fact, he's probably not going to have a jersey on at all because he has a hand injury. So you already know, man, you're going to have to be on the sideline while you heal up. So we do have him. So between these five guys, hey, that left-hand side gonna be well taken care of. So we know who gonna possibly be on the right, and we know who gonna possibly be on the left. And truly, it matters some, but it don't matter because these guys can swap in and swap out. I know preferably when I played on the defensive side in high school, I like to come off that left-hand side, you know what I mean? Because then, that's usually typically you going against the right tackle when the strong side, and you knew, hey man, the running back coming this way. Now, the left-hand side tackle, you already know that's his job to protect Shedeur blind spot or any quarterback blind spot. So these dudes who gonna be lining up on the strong side, oh my gosh, like Quincy Wiggins, ooh, J.J. Hopkins, Eric Brandley, or Amadal Swain. Come on, boy. You better be making sure you're doing your job, or we're going to be all in the quarterback grill. So these is our defensive ends, our edge rushers, however you want to label it or however you want to call it. These the guys who gonna probably be getting the job done. Now, we have a little bit more, but we're not gonna speak on the red shirt freshmen and stuff like that right now. And, a few others who may have great potential. But let's keep it moving. Just because I'm not mentioning them don't mean they ain't dogs, though. I just want to say that. Now, let's talk about this defensive line because, we know a teammate of ours has left the team due to reasons that none of us know, but there's no need to continue to speak about it. But we brought in some more dogs to fill in a lot of void that the defense missed was depth. You know what I mean? So, who are going to be our defensive tackles, nose tackles, or who going to be rotated in and out? And you got to go ahead and say, Shane Coates, come on. He played last year. He is truly a dog. I could depend on him, so I know the coaches could depend on him to get the job done. But who is going to be on the opposite side of the ball with him? I mean, on the other side of him. I got to give it to Chidozie. You know what I mean? He going to come in there. You already know he going to probably have his hair dyed some crazy color. But, I mean, my gosh. Have y'all been watching the film on this dude? Not to get off subject. Him in the gym. I mean, dude is a beast. I mean, he's a solid dude. Like, I would hate to have to block him for 4 quarters, you know what I mean? And I played offensive tackle, so I can truly relate to the amount of stress that's going to be placed on these offensive linemen trying to block Shane Coates and Chidozie. Like, come on, man. And if he line up at that nose guard, oh my gosh, and Shane Coates at the tackle, Lord have mercy. Now, we have other defensive linemen too as well. Amiri McNeil. Anquan Barnes, and Tyreen Carter. All these boys came from SEC schools, man. These dudes is solidified. Do you understand that? They is certified, as we say in the hood. So between these 5 guys, man, we're going to be rotating in and out. And trust me, man, this is 100% beef. I ain't talking Burger King or McDonald's. These are 5 guys. These are restaurant quality type hamburger beef patties, man, because these dudes are big. So these 5 guys, I feel that is going to be rotating out with Shane Cokes and Chidozie being the 2 starters. That's just what it is. So let me just cover it again. On that front 4, I'ma feel like Quincy Wiggins gonna be on that strong side. In the middle of the field, I feel like Shane Cokes and Chidozie, they're gonna be our 2 big beef patties coming in the middle. And then on that weak side, oh man, you got Samuel Okanulu. And I may be pronouncing his name wrong, but you already know how I do. He gonna be coming off that side, and boy, when I tell you, I bring the pain. Oh, to your brain. What's going on inside of my actual brain? I'm telling you, because these dudes are them. Let's go on over to that linebacker room, y'all. Big ups to Trevor Woods. Boy, when I tell you, I did not see it coming last year when you came down to that linebacker position from that safety position, because you showed up and showed out to the point where now you back at that linebacker position for the 2024 season. And I'm happy to have you, because who gonna be on the side of you? Who gonna be on the side of you? Levante Bentley. Big dog showed up. Now, he had a little rocky, first few games, but that's expected, man. But you see how he turned around mid-season, and Levante Bentley been playing like a dog. I gotta bark for my dog, because that's how he been playing, man. And when I tell you, Levante Bentley and Trevor Woods, I don't have nothing to worry about at that linebacker position, honestly. Now, we brought on some more people. Now, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? We brought on some more. We got Jalen Wester. You already know, Big Dog came from where else? Florida Atlantic. And like you know, man, that's literally 15 minutes up the road from me. I could throw a rock out my backyard and hit the campus. That's how close they is to me. So I got nothing but love for the Florida dudes. And I believe he finna show up and show out too as well. Because, yeah, you got Trevor Woods and you got Levante Bentley, but we could rotate these guys in and out. Lastly, we got Brandon Grant. And I think, he'll probably be like our 3rd string linebacker. And don't get it twisted when I say 3rd string. You remember what I told you a minute ago. I'm not saying that he can't be the 1 or the 2. You know what I mean? We got some talent, so we got depth. But Levante Bentley, Trevor Woods getting the starting job, I strongly believe, followed by Jalen Wester. And if you ask me, I believe Jalen Wester is going to be getting a lot of playing time, rotating in for Trevor, then rotating in for Levante. And reason why I say that, because you got to understand defensive schemes. Every scheme may not fit. Just because you want this dog to start doesn't mean he's going to start this game. Not because his athletic ability don't, permit him to get the starting position. No, because the coverage, you never know, man. They may run a special offensive package that require you to get out there on a running back, those fast guys out there in the Big 12, and can you cover sideline to sideline? What is your attributes? Now, are you somebody who love to just play downfield and want to get down there in the trenches and hit them big guys all in their face and make the tackle? Or are you the guy who could do both, and you could go sideline to sideline, where you could get out here on these fast tight ends, and these fast running backs? Or you could spot a quarterback and you could shift north to south, east to west to make sure that quarterback, hey, let me even think you finna take off and run. You're behind this grass and I'm the lawnmower. So that's why it's hard to say who is gonna be starting at the linebacker position. With that being said, I think Levante Bentley and Trevor Woods gonna be there. But Jalen Wester gonna be rotated in, and possibly Brandon Grant. And not only that, we have other people who could fulfill that position as well. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna cover everybody, because I am not trying to make a 40-minute video here. This is just a quick idea of how this spring roster gonna line up for those who don't follow it as closely as I do and others do. Let's hop on to this cornerback position because I'm so tired of everybody. Who started this dumb old rumor about Kamarni McClain? Not to get off subject, Kamarni McClain is not leaving. I mean, this man just had to say it on Bucket Video the other day that I'm not finna go in the transfer portal. Like, who is starting these rumors? Come on, man, let this man breathe. Yes, this man had a little rocky year in the beginning, but come on, everybody do. You out here and you thrown in the mist, man. You just had to get it how you get it. But I tell you one thing, I think Kamarni McClain is ready. You seen dude been in the gym. I don't know if he doing push-ups, sit-ups. I don't know if he drinking a special blend of the best nutritional shakes out there. But dude is buffed up. Dude is really buffed up. So I think he finna bring the pain as well. Who do I think gonna be starting? You already know, man. Travis Hunter. Travis, come on. It don't get no better than that. He playing both sides of the ball. I had to talk about him yesterday. Travis Hunter, followed by Omarion Cooper, baby. That's who I'm talking about. He gonna be on the right-hand side or the left-hand side. And then you got Preston Hodge out there. And you already saw what he just did in practice the other day, picking off the ball from Shador. And then you have Kamarni McClain. These the guys who I think is going to be out there on the field at all times. You know what I mean? Because it's going to go down that way. And you can't forget DJ McKinney. He just left Liberty. Dude is really him. You know what I mean? And he's a senior and he come to show up and show out. I think between these five guys, nobody going to stop us. Really? Think about it. Even if Travis is not out there on the field and he getting a breather because he just came off of a long offensive drive, you got Omarion Cooper. Then you got Preston Hodge on one side. Then you got Kamarni McClain. Then you got DJ McKinney. You go into that 4 wide receiver set if you want to. And word through the grapevine, we've been hearing these quotes. Hey, it looked like our defensive coordinator is starting to run a lot of man coverage. So what does that tell you? That means I got confidence in my dog where I don't have to have a safety above you every second of the game as a backup protection. No, go ahead and man up. Beat me man to man. Can you do that? Okay. I want to see you do it on Travis. I want to see you do it on Omarion. And I know you ain't going to do it on Preston Hodge. And don't even mention big dog Kamarni McClain or DJ McKinney. Moving on. Hey, man, I'm on one today, y'all. I'm so hyped right now because y'all can hear it in my voice, man. I love this, boy. I see you Buffaloes, boy. It's springtime. Boy, it's about to go down, man. Messing around with me, I may have to book a flight just to see if I can watch practice. But anyway, moving on to the safety position. Do I need to even mention which of the Sanders brothers gonna be back there? Big dog. Shiloh Sanders, Mr. Head Buster, Mr. You bet not come cross that middle, Mr. I dare you. Okay now. Mr. Hey, I've been doing this and I am this because I'm him. Shiloh Sanders, yes sir, yes sir. Shiloh ready. Who gonna be on that other side of Shiloh at that other safety position? Come on now, he been playing for a little minute. And don't think cause y'all thought it was someone he came from the HBCU last year, y'all thought he couldn't produce. Cameron Silman Craig, y'all. Big dog ain't playing no games between him and Shiloh. Now that Trevor moved down to linebacker, hey, just with them two alone, I'm satisfied. Are you? I see nobody raise their hand, so that means the answer is yes. Because behind those two guys, we got Miles Slusher. You already know Miles Slusher is him. Don't forget now, when it was time to play that nickel package, who came in the game? Who came in the game? Miles Slusher. And he hit just as hard as Shiloh. I dare you to run up on him. I dare you. I double dog dare you, as they say. Because if you think it's a game, Cartier Stoudemire gonna be waiting on you. And Jaden Jones. Come on. Them boys just switched to safety. Why? Because last season, as a true freshman, they was getting a lot of playing time at the corner position. Them boys didn't come in here with no, hey man, I'm finna come in here and see. No, they came here and said, I'm a dog and I'm gonna show you I'm a dog. Now them boys done grew up. See, they was puppies at first. They was barking, but they ain't have a lot of bite. Now them boys done grew some big teeth. Them boys done got swole in the gym, and now they ready to attack, and they dare you to hop over the fence. I dare you, because who gonna stop them? You better call the owner, and that's Coach Prime. Get them dogs up off me, man. So Shiloh, Cameron Silman Craig, Miles Slusher, Cartier Stoudemire, and Jaden Jones, man. And with the two people started, got to be Shiloh and Cameron. And then when you want to talk about that nickel package, bring in Miles Slusher, Cartier Stoudemire, or Jaden Jones. Miles Slusher definitely know how to run that package because he already been doing it. Man, this is a beautiful thing to see. We don't even need to talk about anything else on the defensive side of the ball because like I say, ain't nothing guaranteed, ain't nothing written in stone. But between these guys who I mentioned, Lord have mercy. Y'all can already envision the defense right now. And when I tell you they gonna be barking, hey, we gonna be barking. But you already know the motto.
You already know the motto, man. Another day above ground is what? Truly a blessing. Like, share, subscribe, tune in with your boy, T Green, and I'm gonna be right back with another one.